Hello and welcome to episode 6 of our Sarisung campaign. In the last episode, first we backed out of a war with the command with a white piece, and then 5 years later, we took the fight back to them, and now we are in a much better position. We are here with both of our allies, and we caught the command off guard. They were busy fighting Verkogulan. They fought a big old war for all 4 of these provinces, and in the meantime, we were able to occupy a large chunk of their land. But now, the real war starts, because the command is sending their troops back from their war with the dwarves, so we actually have to fight them. Now, the command is currently out of manpower. They will get some back, though, but our best bet is to continue to push into them directly. So we're going to need to make sure that our troops start to head on over to fight them. We don't have a lot of manpower, but we do have the best bet of actually beating the command because the AI won't stack up in good ways. And we're going to have to hope that our vassals and both of our allies will do the sieging in the meantime. So let's go ahead and get all of our troops together and quickly move back in this direction. Buvari may feel bold enough to move in on them, but it seems that maybe they will not. It'd be kind of nice if they would have, but does anyone else want to buy my knowledge sharing? No, they do not. Okay. We are going to take this fight. It's not the greatest of fights for us, I'll be honest with you. They have an equal shock general here, but I don't really want to let them get this Drylands fort back, if I'm going to be honest with you. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this fight. We're going to stay in it. Beyond Fang is going to reinforce us. Okay, awesome. Beyond Fang would have reinforced us, but they did not need to, it seems. We need to try and pick a fight over here if we can. So the command leaves on the 20th. We are live on the 24th, which means we fight these 4K alone. We should be able to get them stacked. Oh, no. We were just too slow to be able to get the stack wipe there. That is unfortunate. Now, remember, our war scores are based off of battles, so we got to be a little bit careful with taking bad battles here. But at the very least, we are giving ourselves some time. We are allowing our vassals and stuff to siege everything down here. If we could please get their capital under occupation, that would be wonderful. Don't know if they will actually do that, though. Let's walk up and around. We're going to try and attack this 3.6k stack, if only to break this fort. Or the siege, sorry. If only to distract them and break the siege. Let's go ahead and shift consolidate and move in here. Okay, they send all but one. Nope, they sent them all. Beautiful. Okay, that's it. I'm fine losing that war score from that. And that manpower. I am fine. Worked out exactly as we had hoped it would. Alright, now we're probably going to need to merc up here. Do I have any professionalism to use? I do, actually. We'll go ahead and we'll slack in. Just for a little bit of manpower. I'm not seeing a lot of troops around here, so we're going to go take this fight. Can I wait for the month tick here? Is that a possibility? No. Only 8 days left. And we're going to get there in 4 days. Yeah, let's just go ahead and shift consolidate here. No, we're not even going to win this. Did they take Tech 9? They did take Tech 9. Okay. Okay. Well, then that was definitely a little bit of a greedy play there. We did have a 2 tech advantage. Now we only have a 1 tech advantage, and it's not that big of a tech, so we're going to have to be a little bit smarter than that. Not going to quite get away with being that greedy. Not going to quite get away with being that greedy, but that is all right. We have plenty of time. We did complete another national idea here. So, Adhuna Kilns, the porcelain guild located in the Sarisung, has been the keeper of the secrets for creating porcelain since ages immemorial. At the dawn of the Age of Artificery, old wisdom combined with modern advances succeeded in revolutionizing production techniques, birthing a new generation of kilns. Those Adhuna Kilns were able to produce porcelain and also building bricks way more efficiently than ever seen before. My 7% construction cost and 5% goods produced, which is really good. That is a lot more money. Okay, I'm pretty sure we could beat these guys. Okay, we do lose that siege. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we beat these guys. Like, there's only 5 of them. There we go. It's not a stack wipe, but that's okay. We're getting back some of the war score that we lost from our other battles. Yeah, this is what I really wanted to avoid. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't really want them to be able to go back and do these fights, because that's going to cause more problems for us. Ooh, and they were able to catch my stack out, too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, that was a rough one. That was a rough one. Well, now we're at -3 from battles. Okay, we're about to get 3.42 back there. Can Buvari win this? No. They cannot. They cannot. So we have 2 options here. Option 1, we merc up and try and push through this war. Or option 2, we are cowards and we back out. It's a pretty easy option. I am not a coward. Plus, we have the command on the back foot. There's no reason to peace out here. We have the money. We have no professionalism to save. Let's just go fight them. They only have 40,000 troops left. 48,000 troops. We're never going to get them weaker than this if we back out now. So we might as well just go for it. Still waiting for that coalition to fire, by the way. Still waiting for that coalition to fire. Every single fight we take, every good fight we take, I should clarify, is one step closer to that coalition declaring. All right, let's move in here. Yep, you are not going to be able to get away this time. Not this time. And what advisor do we have? We have a discipline advisor. Okay. It's fine. We just need to win these battles. Foreign plots. We can afford to lose Republican tradition. Let's go ahead and... I need to insult a rival. I need to get my power projection back up above 50. One Shia. Sure. Send a insult. There we go. Where are you running to? I'm not sure. We do still need to get their capital. We should probably prioritize that. Yeah, they're so very close to losing. Like, we just have to push them over the edge here, and then we'll be able to get them out. How are my allies feeling? They're feeling fine still, so we've got time. We've got time for sure. Let's grab this. Our artist is dead, and it's fine. Get that all-power cost guy. How much money are we making? 20? Yeah, get you level 2 then. The quality of our troops is impressive. 10% or 10 prestige. Love it. All right, let's go ahead and get this taken. And we will... Do I want to barrage this? Yes. I do. Okay, well, immediately seeing a bunch of troops pop out as soon as I do that. Not the most reassuring thing. Buvari does have troops somewhat close by. I don't know if that counts as close. That's a little far away. I thought they were maybe going to path up towards me, but they did not. But if we can grab their capital, that will give them serious amounts of war exhaustion. We are losing war score from battles now, though, simply because we do have AI on our side that are walking around tiny stacks, which is not good. Let's scorch their capital and go fight these smaller groups. That is their capital. That will definitely make them feel the pain a little bit more. This is grasslands. We will take this fight. Hope that no one reinforces. Nice. Huge stack wipe. And boom, these 5k should also be stack wiped. Nice. All right. So that flips the war score back around into not ticking down in our favor. Let's reinforce this just to make sure they don't lose it. Okay, they are not. How many troops is the command down to now? 31,000. All right, let's see if we can get these 11,000 stack wiped. Let's get another repair tech. There we go. And we can even consolidate our mercs down. Use that to our advantage. With Beyond Fang coming in here, maybe with stack wipe? Nice. Okay. The command doesn't have any manpower to deal with this. They have 18,000. They only have 20,000 troops. Come on, coalition. I don't know why you wouldn't fire now. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know why you would not fire now. Here's all the command's army. It's mostly cannons at this point. Once Beyond Fang's troops get a little closer here, we're going to take this fight. Even though it is on hills, he should reinforce. Okay, no, he's not even reinforcing. He's going in. Beyond Fang is out for blood. He is not interested in helping. He's interested in taking. I respect that. I respect that. Now we just have to get our battles back up to ticking war score, and then we should be able to peace out for whatever we want. It's just going to be an interesting decision that we have to make here. I know that I want to feed my vassals a little bit. I'm not sure what else I want to do, though. I know that I want... Well, I did want that. But apparently that's not allowed, because Buvari, for some reason, is allowed to claim that as theirs. Love Buvari, by the way. Good ally, good friend. So that kind of ruins my plans a little bit. I mean, we just have to adjust, but it is kind of annoying that the AI that cannot physically take it is keeping it for themselves. It's like, why? I want it for me, which I know is exactly why they don't want me to have it. But still, very rude, very rude. All right, get this occupied. We should probably go fight some more. Like, I don't understand why this coalition is not firing. Like, if I was in this coalition, why would you not go now? Like, you're not going to catch the command in a weaker spot. You're really not. Which is why I have no problem just sitting in this war. Does not bother me a bit. Cruelty of mercenaries. I will gain the professionalism. Thank you. We can sit here. We can just keep them occupied. How many loans does the command have currently? Command currently has 1 loan. We'll see if they get any more. At the very least, we're just weakening them for the long term. Internal migration of humans. That's fine. You can do that. You are allowed to do that. You can move around all you want. See, these little stacks getting sniped, though. That's not good. That loses us war score from battles, which is very difficult for us to make up at this point. We have to fight these big stacks to do that. Buvari's hunting them down, though. Oh, did you go on that mountain? Okay, that's probably a stack wipe. Unless they've gotten up to Tech 10. Nope. Come on, Buvari. Bro, come on. You got to stack wipe that. You can't not stack wipe that. Okay, we lose that fight, but then instantly it is reinforced. And Buvari, just hold the line. Why would you not reinforce yourself there? That makes no sense. You're throwing? You're literally throwing. You are quite literally throwing. There we go. The siege of Grunstad is taken. Merchants are leaving. Okay. Maybe we can follow these guys up into here. We can take Diplotech. Not that it's all that important, but it's there. You know. Ooh, look at these. Look at these. They're all spreading out down here. That's what we want to see. I would like to get this coalition to fire. Like, no joke. That would be pretty big. If, and only even if, they just declare the war and they lose. Let's say that the coalition loses and they're able to, the command's able to win. It doesn't matter, right? It keeps the command busy, not declaring their own wars of expansion. That's what matters to me. That's what matters to me. Okay, get these 2 things back to being occupied. They're back on Grunstad. Okay. Go ahead and connect up here. Then we'll go like heat-seeking missiles into the mountainside, find the command's troops, and hopefully obliterate them. That is the goal. Come on. Coalition, I am giving you all I can here. Like, I cannot make this an easier opportunity for you. That's not even an exaggeration. Okay, does Buvari want that province? No. What is this? Oh, okay. We're going to want that. Yeah, we're going to want that province for that fort, that jungle fort. Because remember, we're going to go take these guys out soon, hopefully. And then we can build a fort here. I mean, this is a vassal of ours, so if we integrate them. I'm just looking for good defensible areas against Buvari. It's looking like Darasar is going to be our best bet. So we're going to want to own this as well, just so we can kind of be around it. Just so we can kind of be around it. All right, well, Coalition, I did my best. I can't give you anything more than this, though. They have 14,000 troops. If you don't want to declare this, maybe you're bugged out. Yeah, they're not actually mad at the command anymore. That doesn't mean they can't declare it. It just means that they probably won't. All right, well, let's get this peace deal done then. I would like to own. We'll give this on over to you. And is this one state? This is one state right here. Okay. Give you those 2. We're going to take this right here. And this right here. Actually, you know what? We're going to take all the way up to that woods fort. Yep, there we go. All of that goes to me. We're not actually going to core all of it. It's fine. We'll take some money. We're not going to get most of it, but that's fine. How much money do we actually get, though? Oh, we get 390 of it. I'll take it. So that is our first peace deal against the command. Nobody cares because it's anti-monstrous. And yeah, there we go. Boom. Beautiful. All right, let's go to our vassal. And let's grant them all this stuff over here that I don't actually want. Was that the wrong one? Mine? I was in the wrong tab. Okay, grant you that province, grant you that province, grant you that province, and grant you that province. Everything on that side of the river can be theirs, and then we will core up all of this. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and cancel that. Reduce that by 1, and then core. Who is disloyal? Semperong. Can you just not? I need to annex Semperong. We can't have them around anymore. They're too disloyal. Like, generally. Too disloyal. Alright, there we go. Let's go for organized construction. Make that into our pockets here. Buvari wants access. I suppose we can do that. Let's go ahead and go back up to speed 5. We'll go help our vassal with their thing. And there we go. There's the coalition war. It only took them, you know, we only had to peace out first for them to do that, but I suppose it's fine. Let's invite the Radiant Sun Scholar here. Yep, for the dev cost. And we'll do some mill dev. I don't want to do too much because our next national idea is dev cost. So if we could hold off on that until we get a bunch of dev, that would be great. But, I mean, if we have to, we have to. Not the end of the world. Never hurt to have a little bit more development than you already had, right? Never hurts at all. Now, as for our next target, I'm thinking we go after Shia now. We have to be able to build a base that is strong enough to take on Buvari. And Buvari is a whole different beast than... yeah, I'll do that. It's a whole different beast than the command. The command will run out of manpower eventually. I mean, it is possible on normal. The command will not summon 300,000 troops out of nowhere like Buvari will, which they probably will as soon as we declare on them. Doesn't matter how weak they were in our wars against the command, they will summon more troops. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that. They will find a way. So we have to be ready for that. Have to be ready for that. All right, can I annex you? I sure can. 1529, 9 years. Let's go ahead and get that started. I will take the national unrest. That's not a big deal. And we will grab yearly inflation reduction, which is nice. Start to get that down. Age of Green Titans in 29 months. We're about to have some rebels. Let's go ahead and just send our mercs up to deal with them. That's fine. You can do that. Make sure we're not maxing out on our mill points here. Maybe do a little bit of Diplo Dev. And expand administration here in our core territories. We have plenty of governing capacity. Skilled diplomat. I'll gain the Diplo power. Thank you. Now, what other missions can I go and start working towards? Right, I have to be in a golden age. I think we can get that next age, to be honest with you. I think we'll be able to get there. University, we're not there yet. And any ally needs trust of 70. Right. Which is why I was currying favors with Beyond Fang. That way I can just go ahead and increase my trust with them. Because there's no reason, and I don't think at any point, do we need to betray Beyond Fang. So having them as a good, strong ally seems to be in our best interest. I don't know why we wouldn't want that. We are going to state all of this stuff up. And probably accept the cultures, and then we need to convert them for the age ability. Well, can we afford tier 3? We could. Let's go for national manpower instead. Go to level 2. I'd like to get you up higher. Royal Haramari, can I accept that? If I develop it a bit more, yeah. We could. Which would be pretty sweet. That's this one, right? Yeah. Okay, let's get that up to 20 dev. Then we have a little bit of Diplo power, which we do right now. We can accept Haramari. Gets you to level 3. Which is huge. Huge, huge, huge. We're about to max out on mill points again. Just keep developing the city. That's what we want. Remember, you have less, I think it's less government capacity that counts towards for your home state. So having a really tall home state is a very good thing to have. Go ahead and start converting that province, which is here. Enforce religious unity. Get that rolling. Okay, let's make sure that we are increasing our trust with Beyond Fang. There it is. There's 70 trust. So the way of silk tongues, fear those who speak of enemies as friends. We get the Gardens of Secrets 2 for 0% of the cost, 100% of the time. And now the ways of the wicked webs. We have a 3-star general or admiral in command, and we have a level 2 Gardens of Secret, and we'll be able to get to level 3. So really what we're waiting for is the next age to go into a golden age, which, you know, is not a big deal. We just have to wait, and it takes some time, and then we'll be there. And by time, I do mean 13 months, so about 1 year. So we can go ahead and turn our war taxes off now, just so I remember. We have lost our core on Buvari. I did not even think about that. When does Sephiroth lose these cores? Never. Okay, Buvari, can you please return a core province to my vassal? Thank you. And return a core province to my vassal. I need 45 favors with Buvari for that. 45 favors. Okay, let's curry favors in. Get that ready. We don't need the spy network on the command. They are losing to the coalition, by the way, which is pretty good. Pretty good. You'll love to see it. Lots of money. Did I grab any other centers of trade? I did not. No. How's my improved relations with you? Not super high. So we'll go ahead and do that. And what was it? 45 favors that we need? We've got enough manpower, I think, to make this work. So, Shia, hello. You do have quite a few allies. I mean, I could call in Buvari. It would take us longer to get the favors for the core, but I think it'd probably be worth it just so we could really smash him into the ground. We don't really need Buvari, though, is the thing. If we just call in Beyond Fang... No, how much of them do you want? Yeah, you want all of Shia's land, because that's your culture group, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's your culture group. Yeah, it is. So I don't know if we really want to call in Beyond Fang. That doesn't sound like the greatest of ideas to me. Well, we can't call him Buvari. It's 10 favors, it is what it is. Go ahead and build these everywhere. Build those everywhere. And there it is, the Age of Unraveling. So, large city, converted nation. We convert 3 more provinces, and then we can start our golden age, which is exactly what I'm looking for. We could take Miltech early here. Tech 11 would be a pretty big advantage. Pretty big advantage over our buddies in one Shia here. Is that really necessary, though? No. Am I going to do it? Yes. I am. All right, let's get ready to rumble. Do I actually have any claims? I do. I do, for my vassal. That's fine. Now, what does Buvari want from them? Nothing. That's what you love to hear. You love to hear that your ally does not want any of the land that you want. That's a good thing. It's a very good thing. And we will take Jiaodou in this war, I think. Get that center of trade that's in our home node. It's pretty important. All right. Let's pull back this diplomat. Let's go for Jiaodou. Call in Buvari. And we are off to war once again with another one of our neighbors. All right. And we could call Beyond Fang, but I don't want to. I don't want Beyond Fang to take land. Now, they may declare their own war on these guys right now, which is fine, I suppose. I mean, obviously, I'd rather them not do that, but I can't tell them to specifically not do that. But again, as long as I get this, it's fine. Yeah, you need to back up. I don't want these troops feeling like they can go and attack my 10k stack. Which is probably what they were thinking about doing. Do you have a War Wizard, by the way? No, just 466. Wow, really good leader. Really, really good leader. But not a great conqueror or a War Wizard, so they are kind of screwed. The Merc Hordes of Buvari have been called, and they will answer. Let's see, does Buvari even have Mercs yet? That is a good question. Does Buvari even have Mercs yet? Yes, they do. Over half their army is already mercenaries. I mean, that's not actually a bad thing, because that lets me know about how many mercs that they can hire. It's probably only like another 100,000 of them, so that's pretty good, all things considered. It's not good, but it's better than what it could be. Better than what it could be. I think we're going to want to delete this fort right here and move it back to here. Actually, no. I don't know, because we're going to take Lingutsuan in this war as well, and we're going to try and create another fort line, like right here. I don't know. I don't always expand to build fort lines, but I think it's kind of fun to do. I mean, it's a smart thing to do as well, but I think it's kind of fun to see your borders kind of shape and grow and move, depending on where you are most defendable from your enemies that are around you. Like, we have this whole border state over here, which I was thinking about turning to a march. I think they're probably too big for that, though. They're probably too big. Did you delete this mountain fort? I love AI. You never cease to amaze me, AI. You never cease to amaze me. You keep the farmlands fort, but you deleted the mountain fort. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We're going to save our admin points here, because we're probably going to need them. There we go. Move all of you up. And look at that. Buvari is doing all the heavy lifting for us, specifically against these people in the south, which is super nice of them. How did you get here? What kind of shenanigans are you up to? Oh, okay. So your culture is down here. So you must have been released through rebels. Rebels must have occupied this province. They got a core, and then either the rebels enforced demands or they were released in a peace deal. Weird. Because they start here. So that is quite the migration, but it must have been through some kind of rebel working their magic of teleporting to random places and showing up in random places and getting cores where you least expect them. Where you least expect them. All right, well, this war is much more chill compared to the command war. By the way, the command is starting to push back here. Y'all had your chance. You all had your chance to do the war without making this difficult. But again, it keeps the command busy, and for me, that's a victory all on its own. Okay, you're going to go back to here. Get that siege going. You're going to step off. Walk over to here. And again, it's just admin ideas. We want to save our admin points for coring all of this good land up. It's probably going to be quite a bit. Now, we should check our peace deal here just to see what the coalition is going to look like. So we need to take that, and I want to take Jiaodou, and then everything behind it. Can I get away with that? Yes, I can. Can I get away with more? Yes, I can. So we can take this large chunk of land out. I like that. And we just keep trying to consolidate our node. Because I think eventually what I would like to do is our core territory be this trade node, and then maybe we create like vassals outside of it. Well, except down here. We're going to own this area too. But like, I want to follow the river a little bit. I don't know. I think it'd be cool borders. How did I not get a 10-1 here, by the way? We can afford to lose Republican tradition, I suppose. It does lower our reform progress growth, but it's not the end of the world. Do I want to call in Beyond Feng now? It would make it to where he can't declare his own war against the one Shia, which would be pretty sweet. I will not lie. He is calm, though, but he's a militarist. So he'd also start fair wars, and this would actually it's to be a very fair war right now for him to declare. You know what? We have all the land we're going to take, right? Almost. I'm going to call him in. I'm going to call him in just to make sure that he cannot take anything. I'm being a selfish ally right now. And honestly, I think that's pretty cool of me. I think that's pretty cool of me. Okay, you're going to go there, and you're going to go there. Make sure we just get all this occupied real quick before he can do anything about it. You can go ahead and get pieced out here. Thank you for your money, your war reps, and your trade power. I don't know if I need your trade power. I don't, but like, I want it. I can take it, so I'm going to take it. A military leader has left us. Was that our good siege general? It was not, actually. Our good siege general is still alive, which is pretty sweet. All right, let's send our cannons over to the siege. We're not going to send the rest of our troops, though. The rest of you can go and loot, just to make a little bit of cash. And if Buvari gets sieged down, oh darn, Buvari's economy is going to be slightly worse. I'm sure that they will just collapse and fall apart now. However, will Buvari recover from all of this development being ruined? Oh no, it's not like they're in the second best trade node in the game. Look at that, they're up to 58.7. 58.7. We're already a solid 28 right now. Not good. Not good. We're going to have to catch up to that. And by catch up, I do mean we have to just take the land from them. Because there's no way that we compete with this node while Buvari's alive. There's just not. There just isn't. They will pull all the trade value out of our home node. There is nothing that we can do about that. Let's get this Diplo rep guy. Get this integration done a little bit faster. There we go. Oh, that is super unfortunate. That is like super mega unfortunate. I accidentally left my troops here and then rebels popped up. All right, well, send the mercs on to the siege and let those troops recover. I'm kind of just looking to piece their allies out. Just gonna take some time. Yeah. We can go speed 5 here, I think, just to make sure we get through this war in a decent amount of time. She is out of troops. Yeah, they have 20,000 left. What are 20,000 troops really going to do? Harmari self-governments. Sarisung gets Harmari self-governments. I mean, that's fine. Yeah. You can't have local autonomy in your capital, so that does literally nothing. Except it gives me a tolerance increase, so it's only positives. Only positives. And I like to have things that are only positives. Tends to work out in my favor, believe it or not. All right, let's send you over here. Make sure that you're helping out. All of you, I think, can just head back home and start to drill with whatever general I can muster up. There we go. Who are you? Moral Pant the Fat. All right, well, I guess you're drilling. Hinfat, hello. I would like you to give me your money, your war reps, and your trade power. Thank you very much. I would like Kudet Kai to give me their money, their war reps, and their trade power. Very nice. I just want them to be long truces. I don't want short truces with these guys. And Chinmanrung, I don't really care what you have, so we're just going to do this peace deal. We get 100% war score. Nobody really cares. And bada bing, bada boom. The fall of Xiaodou. With the fall of Xiaodou, the legendary House of Meditation is no longer protected by the one Shia Wulin. The office has lost all relevance, and the Shiakin of the Xianxi will no longer pretend to honor the wishes of the old First Master. A righteous victory. 20 prestige and 50 of each monarch point. That is quite the decisive blow for the righteous path, because that is kind of their main holy site that we have taken for ourselves. So we're going to have to rearrange our forts a little bit here. Maybe we're going to have to take a look at all that, but we're going to have to save that for the next episode because we are all out of time for today. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.